the Tokyo Bill, a short news brief on recent events in and around Japan. A couple of beer event announcements before this week's news. Firstly, for sports fans, Oregon craft beer bar PDX Taproom in Shibuya is having a live soccer viewing party on Saturday. The Portland Timbers are taking on the San Jose Earthquakes. Doors open and kickoff is 11:30 a.m. And next week Monday evening, the Belgian-Luxembourg Chamber of Commerce Japan is holding their monthly beer gathering at a Belgian beer bar near Tame-Kisano Station, a 2-minute walk from the U.S. Embassy, at Belgian Brasserie Court, Antwerp Port. Check out the BLCCJ website for details. And on to the news. The Chinese aircraft carrier Liaoning was spotted on Saturday about 300 kilometers southwest of Minamitori Island, Japan's southeasternmost island, at times within Japan's exclusive economic zone. The Japanese Maritime Self-Defense Force witnessed fighter jets and helicopters conducting takeoff and recovery exercises, but noted no dangerous actions. The Liaoning had sailed through the East China Sea 2 weeks prior, where it conducted similar air operations and was accompanied by various support ships, including missile destroyers. This marks the first confirmed activity of a Chinese carrier operating east of the strategic military zone that Japan shares with the US military. The Mazda EZ60 was revealed at the Shanghai Motor Show, marking an important step in the electric vehicle sector, especially in China, where demand for efficient cars is high. This model offers 2 powertrain options, a fully electric version with 255 horsepower, and a gasoline-assisted variant. The EZ60 features local adaptations like a voice recognition system, integrates popular apps, and has advanced safety systems. With over 20,000 pre-orders in China, the launch is eagerly awaited, and a global version, the Mazda CX-6e, is planned for 2026. Mazda aims to impact the electric vehicle market with models for diverse consumer needs. Residents in a 7-story apartment building in Tokyo's Itabashi ward were incensed after their rent was tripled from 72,500 yen to 190,000. Many believe the real goal was to evict them to allow for short-term rentals for travelers. Some residents have already moved out, and strangers with suitcases have been seen entering the building. The property owner, located in China, initially stated the rent increase was necessary to cover rising costs, but later decided to reverse that hike due to the backlash. He announced that he would not raise rents and that the elevator would be fixed soon. The apartments will also not be offered as short-term rentals. Well-known Japanese voice actress Megumi Hayashibara recently stirred debate with her blog post discussing concerns about Japan's cultural identity and political indifference. In her post titled "Indifference, Ignorance, and Not Knowing," she criticized the subsidies given to international students and called attention to disruptive behavior by some foreign tourists. She urged Japanese people to vote, stating that passive attitudes could lead to the loss of Japan's unique culture. Hayashibara compared bad tourist behavior to invasive species. Although some criticized her remarks as hate speech, others supported her views on preserving Japanese culture. She later removed comments on South Korean politics after advice from a friend. The JS Yahagi, a Japanese Mogami-class warship, visited Darwin to attract support for an Australian contract to replace their aging Anzac-class frigates. It is competing with Germany's ThyssenKrupp for a $10 billion deal, or US $6.5 billion equivalent, to provide 11 new ships, with the first 3 expected by 2029. Japan has invested significantly in this bid, offering priority to Australia for its upgraded warships. The Mogami's unique control room allows for better information processing and decision-making. Analysts believe while Japan might be favored, the competition remains open as the Australian government sorts out its priorities. A decision is expected by the end of the year. Sales of Nintendo's new console, the Switch 2, has exceeded expectations, selling 3.5 million units in just 4 days, outpacing the original Switch, which sold 2.75 million in its first month. The PlayStation 5 sold 4.5 million units over 7 weeks during 2020. This makes the Switch 2 Nintendo's fastest-selling device with an estimated value of $1.5 billion. Nintendo has projected 15 million units for the year, keeping estimates low in consideration of a struggling gaming industry and uncertainty due to the effects of recent tariffs. The Kumamoto City Animal Protection Center found about 150 dead cats at the home of a woman from an animal protection group, leading to her arrest for violating the animal protection law. The group she volunteers with helps find homes for stray animals and unwanted pets. After a report from a cat owner, her home was searched, revealing the dead cats along with 12 live ones. Some cats were decomposed and signs of abuse were reported. The city filed a complaint after discovering the situation. The center had received inquiries about the woman's home in 2024 but did not enter the home to investigate. Japanese Prime Minister Shigeru Ishiba will urge his G7 counterparts to unite against North Korea's cryptocurrency thefts at the upcoming summit in Canada. This push follows concerns that North Korea uses stolen virtual assets to fund its weapons program. G7 countries plan to create a task force to review tax exemptions on low-value cross-border e-commerce parcels, as the rising volume of these shipments is putting pressure on customs processing. Japan currently exempts taxes on items priced under 10,000 yen. In May, the US ended its tax exemption for small parcels from China due to drug concerns, and Japan is considering similar actions. This has been the Tokyo Bill. These stories, and more, you can read at theTokyoBill.com. I've been, and remain, Tokyo Bill. Thank you for listening, and take care.